Hello everyone, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make a live chatbot application using Firebase and Dialogflow. Let's get started. First, if you go to firebase.google.com and check out their documentation, down here you need to install Firebase tools on your machine first in order to log into your Google account and start initiating the Firebase project. So right here I'm going to copy the command and then go to your terminal. Make sure that you are in any directory is fine. So because this is going to be installed as global, so paste that in and then press enter to install. But I already did that, I'm not going to do it again. Once that is done, then you can log in and then you can initialize your project for the live application. So go to the directory that you want to work on. Right now I'm in the live folder. In here I'm going to type in Firebase login to log into your account so that you can use the Firebase tools. So I press enter and then Y for yes. Click allow. That is done. Now you're logged in. When you're logged in, you can now initialize your new project. So I type Firebase init. And then we are going to use Firestore. You can use the up and down arrow on your keyboard. And if you want to choose an item, you press the space bar. Okay, we're gonna use Firestore and also the cloud functions. Okay, and then press enter. Let's go back to our browser and initialize our project there. So go to your console. Add a new project. I'm gonna call this one live chatbot. Continue. Create a project. Click continue. Then go to Cloud Firestore. Click create a database. We're gonna choose the production mode. Next, and choose the one closest to you. I'm gonna choose Asia East 2. Enable. And then go to functions. Do the same thing. In order to deploy your codes or your functions to Firebase, you need to upgrade your plan first. The plan is Spark, which is free. So you need to click upgrade and then pay as you go. Okay, select this plan. Okay, so purchase. You can set a budget alert if you want to, but I'm not going to do that. Once you upgraded your plan to Blaze, you can get started over here. We did that already, so we're gonna skip that. And then finish. Now our functions is ready for our deploy. We're gonna do that when we are done finish coding. Since we are already here, let's create a Dialogflow account. So on my new tab, go to dialogflow.cloud.google.com. Once you created an account, you probably see this page. You need to first create a new agent. Right now I have 2 agents here. So to show you, let's click right here, create a new agent. So since we already created a Firebase project here, and I name my project live chatbot, you can import that project to Dialogflow by clicking this arrow and then look for your project, and mine is live chatbot. I click on that and then create. Alright, that is done. On a new tab, go to account.line.biz/login to log into your Line account. So click Login with Line account. Then go to Console, Home, look for the Create button. Then click Create, and then give it a name. I'm gonna call it Chatbot Lesson. And then click Create, and then click Create a messaging API channel. This one should be messaging API. Provider is Chatbot Lesson. You don't need this now. The channel name, I'm gonna call it Chatbot Lesson. Description: this is for learning. And then click Create. Now let's link everything together, our Firebase, Dialogflow, and Line. So go to Dialogflow and then click Integrations. Scroll down until you see the Line application here. Turn it on. Click. And then you need to fill in your information here. So go back to your Line application, and right here, your channel ID, copy it, go back to the Dialogflow, paste it in. Then your channel secret, go back to Line, channel secret, copy, paste it in. Your channel access token, messaging API, scroll down. At the bottom, click Issue, copy, paste it in. And then don't forget to copy your webhook URL. Click and then click Start. Go back to your Line application, scroll up. Right here, webhook settings, click Edit, paste it in what you just copied, update, verify. Okay, and then don't forget to turn this on. Use webhook. That is done. Now back to Dialogflow. I'm gonna close it. Go to Fulfillment. Turn your webhook on. Right here, you need a URL from your functions, which we don't have one yet, not until we finished coding. Alright, so this is the last part that we need. Once everything is set up, go back to our terminal where we left off. Now we can choose use an existing project, press enter. Then choose the project that you just created, press enter. This will take a minute to set up, and then press enter. Enter. We're gonna use JavaScript. Yes. And yes. I have my project folder right here. I'm going to drag and drop it in my VS Code editor. So I'm gonna delete firestore.indexes.json. We don't need that. Also, I'm gonna remove firestore.rules. In firebase.json, remove these lines. and save. In your functions folder, expand it, click package.json. Let's install some packages. Open up your terminal and then cd to your functions folder. In here, type npm i-save axios actions-on-google dialogflow-fulfillment. Press enter to install. Now go to index.js. I'm gonna remove everything here and type const admin require Firebase admin, and then admin.initialize app. We already need to do this one time, and we're doing it in the index.js file. Type const chatbot require. This one will be from Chatbot, which is a file that we need to create. Also, we need to export our chatbot, and then chatbot.chatbot. Save. If you have another file to export, you can do so by like const. This one should be test, and then you need to require link that to your test file and exports.test test.test, something like that. Okay, this is how you export multiple files, but for this project we will have only one file. Let's create this file. Go to function, click create a new file called chatbot.js. In here, let's import functions from require Firebase functions, import admin require Firebase admin, import axios require axios, import Webhook client and payload from require dialogflow-fulfillment, import admin.firestore, exports.chatbot equals functions.region, and the name of your region, mine is Asia East 2 .https .on request. This is gonna take in request and response, arrow function, curly braces. Down here, create a variable called agent, which will take a message from our Webhook client. So new Webhook client and request and response. We're gonna take line ID from our user. So this one is from request.body.original detect intent request payload data source user ID. Let's create a function. So async function question 1 take in agent. For now, I'm going to send out a message, say agent dot add like received, save, and then down here at the bottom type let intent map equals new map intent map dot set. This will be the name of the intent from your dialog flow. So let's say it is question 1. Okay, it can be anything, but it must match the one in your dialog flow. We're gonna create that in a moment. And the next one will be the function that we need to link it to, that is question 1. Okay, and then agent dot handle request, and then pass in intent map. All right, now go back to dialog flow. Let's create an intent named question 1. Create intent question 1 training phrases, add training phrases. Whenever our user types how are you, press enter. Instead of giving a response here, let's use fulfillment down here. Click enable fulfillment, turn this on, enable webhook call for this intent, save. In order for this to work, we need to first deploy our project to Cloud Functions. So open up your terminal and then cd go up to the root directory and then type Firebase deploy, press enter. When it is finished deploying, go to your Firebase and then go to functions, get started, continue, finish. You will see here, this is our function deployed to Firebase. Nice. So copy this URL, go to dialogflow, go to fulfillment, click enable webhook, paste that URL in, channel underscore key underscore fulfillment, value, name of your project, line chatbot. Scroll down and save. Let's test it out. Go to your line developers. First, you need to scan this QR code to add your chatbot as a friend. So do that. I have my line application opened up here and I got a greeting message. If I type in how are you, and then I got like a default message here. To turn this off, go back to your browser, open a new tab and type manager.line.biz, and then click on the account that you're working on. Go to auto response messages. Right here, you need to just turn it off, disable. Go back to your line application, try that again. Press enter. Now that default message is gone. Now if you look back at our code, you will see that this message we put here got displayed to the user received. Okay, so this is how it works. A user send us a message and then it will go through the dialog flow the dialogflow will detect the pattern, the word, and then it will send that message to our function here, to this particular function question 1, to get a proper response, and then this response got sent back to the user. Okay, let's create another function. So down here, type intent map dot set question 2. Copy this line here and paste it here and change from 1 to 2. Received from 2. In dialogflow, create a new intent. Name of the intent is question 2. Whenever a user types, I want to buy your products, we're going to return a webhook call. So enable that, save. Back to our code. Instead of sending a simple message like this time I want to send our users a deck of cards so that we can show them our products, including images, prices, and their names. So remove that live code, and I'm going to create a new variable called products. This will be an array of objects. So the first object is name of our product. So I'm gonna type PS5. The price should be $5.99. I'm not sure, but let's make it of type string, $5.99, and then image. I have URL here, so I paste it here. And we need another product, so comma, curly braces. This one is Xbox Series X, price $4.99. I'm not so sure about that, but and then image of this product. Okay, so save. Down here we will create a new variable called payload body and send message dot get cars. Gonna pass that products variable in. We haven't created this file yet, and this function get cars will be from this send message file. So let's do that. Go here to your functions folder, click create a new file called send message.js. In here, let's create that function get cards. So a sync function get cards and products. Remember we passed the products variable in here, so we gonna put that one here. And then don't forget to export this function module.exports and get cars. If you have more function, you can put it here, and don't forget to pass the name of the function after the comma. But for this project we will have only one function. So this function get cars will return type flex alt text is list of our products, and then the contents of this flex is type carousel, and contents of this carousel we will create another variable called items. Okay, up here, so type const items, so type let items equals products and map everything out. So map and item, okay, each individual item. Below here we're gonna return type bubble hero, an object, type image, URL is item.image, size is full, aspect ratio 2014, aspect mode is cover. After hero is body, an object, type box, layout is vertical, spacing will be medium, contents is an array of object, type text, the text will be the text will be item.name, size will be medium, and you can wrap it if it's too long, if you want to true. And then we need another object, type text, and the text will be item.price, size is medium, and I don't want to wrap it because it's not gonna be long. And let's add one more here. So I want to align the text to center, same with the price, save. Now we have a hero body and last footer, type box, layout will be horizontal, spacing will be medium, contents is an object, array of object, type button, action, an object, type postback, label will be choose, data, let's say action is buy, and item ID is 01. We're not gonna use data, but just put it in. The text will be the text will be item.name, which is the message we will send to dialogflow. And then let's customize this button, so give it a color of 87 CBEE, okay, and probably one more. And the style will be primary, save. Now I need to check if I type everything correctly. If there is a typo, this whole thing won't work. So type bubble hero, type image, okay, size, aspect ratio, aspect mode, body type layout, so I think everything is correct. Now go back to the chatbot.js file. We need to import the send message file here. So const send message require, this is from send message. Okay, so go down, and don't forget to put a wait here in front of your get cost function, or else this won't work. And down here, await agent dot add, create a new payload object. So the payload is from here, the dialogflow-fulfillment package, and inside we're gonna type lie, and then we have the payload body here, has it in here, and the last one is sent as message equals true, save. Alright. In your terminal, type Firebase deploy. You can do like -- only and functions. Press enter to deploy. When you are done deploying, let's test our function. So I say I want to buy your products. Press enter. And as you can see here, we got our cost of products with images, name, price, and the button. Okay, very nice. So in your dialog flow, create another intent. The name of this intent is question 3. So let's say whenever our user says PS5, we don't need that. Okay, just remove it. Whenever our user says PS5, we will prompt them to enter some values here. The first one will be name, and entity is @sys.any, and then $sign name. The question will be please enter your name. Close. Create another parameter. This one will be type of payment @sys.any, and then $sign type of payment, and how would you like to pay. Close. And then down here, don't forget to enable the webhook call. Save. Back to our code, let's create our last intent. So this one is question 3, and type in question 3. Okay, and this one async function question 3. Okay, so the idea is when our user press this particular product, we will send a PS5 to dialogflow so that we can prompt the user to type in their name and maybe type of payment. Now back to our code. Say var name equals agent.parameters. The name of this param is name, and another one is type of payment, agent.parameters, and type of payment. Okay, out here, let's say if type of payment dot length is greater than 0. If this condition is true, we will create another variable called info. Is an array. We're gonna pass name in, and then down here info dot push and type of payment. Down here, let's save that to our database. So let's name this collection orders and save it to this document. We're gonna use our user's line ID here as the name of this document, and then set data inside. So info and comma merge to true. Save. Then down here, await agent.add. We're gonna tell our user that we have received your order. Save. Deploy this project to our cloud functions. Firebase deploy dash dash only functions, enter. Now when you're done deploying, open your Line application and also your Firebase, go to Cloud Firestore, which is now empty. So let's say I would like to buy your products. Okay, and then this time we will choose page 5. So choose. Please enter your name. Okay, so say Gilfer. How would you like to pay? Just say cash. We have received your order. Perfect. Now in your Cloud Firestore, right now it's empty. Refresh it. Again. See here, Firebase created this orders collection for us along with the document named after our user's line ID, and this is the info that we probably need to to do whatever we want later on. So very nice. Alright, that's just wrapped up our tutorial. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.